Hey, Paul here, and today we are going to be making together your first lead magnet that is going to generate leads on autopilot without you having to do anything, and it's not going to cost you a penny. So if that sounds pretty awesome, let's get started. So I've opened an incognito tab so you can kind of see what it'd be like from scratch. You'll notice below the video, this is where we're going to start. Basically what I'm going to do is going to give you a series of actions, and I want you to do the action, pause the video, do the action, and then go on to the next action. And that means we're going to get it implemented straight away. Don't just watch this video to the end and then go, oh, I'll do that now, because then one, you're using double the amount of time, and two, you probably end up not implementing it because you get distracted and go and have a sandwich or whatever. So first stage is just below the video. There will be a link. It's quite a long link, and it says like ManyChat and a load of numbers after it, and that is your share link. So what we're going to do, I'm going to enter that into the URL up here, and it will come up with a page like this. Okay, so this page is basically, I have shared a bot with you. I've created the bot for you already. All you need to do is fill in a couple of blanks and you'll be ready to rock and roll. It's going to make it really easy for you. And you'll see on here, there's a button that says save to ManyChat. And we're going to click save to ManyChat. And when we do, it will then say connect your Facebook account and sign in with Facebook. So if this is the first time that you've ever done a bot before, then you're gonna have to create your first bot. So you say sign in with Facebook. And we're just gonna chuck that in really. Just gonna chuck that in really quick. And you'll notice once this logs in, ta-da, we go straight onto the dashboard. And today I'm going to use a kind. If you've never done it before as well, it'll ask you to build. It'll say which page do you want to connect. Once you've done that, it'll come up with a page like this. We're going to use this one as an example one today. And you can see on the dashboard, it says the messenger bot guy. But the bit that we're going to be concentrating on today is if we go to flows, you'll now notice on flows that we should have the share flow basically that I've just sent to you. So the link that you used before, and now it should say lead magnet example. So once that's done, you will have that basically in your ManyChat account, and we're going to use that later on. Okay, so just make sure, check that's there. If not, all you need to do is just copy that link again and put it in a new tab and make sure it's in there. Okay, so next, what we're going to do is we're going to click Growth Tools, which is this button down the left-hand side, and we're going to click New Growth Tool. And what a growth tool is basically a way of people opting in to your messenger bot. So there's loads of different ways of doing it. We're not going to go through all the ways today. All we're going to do is talk about the bar. So the bar is basically like a header bar at the top of your website where it'll have something that's irresistible that they want to download. So we're going to click bar, and you'll notice on this page, we're going to put down the right hand side, this is where your header is, and we're going to put how to think about your customers' desired outcome without whatever pain they want to avoid. Okay, so you'd obviously put in, like, I don't know, how to generate leads on autopilot without paying any money on Facebook ads, something like that. You know, whatever your niche is that you do. And then on this page, we're going to have allow to hide bar. We're going to click that. So make sure as well you are pausing the video all the way through as well to make sure that you're doing each action. Do the action, then pause the video, do the action, and then carry on. Okay, so we're going to click allow to hide bar. When does it display? We're going to change that to immediately. and show the widget to the same user again after always. So that means it will show up all the time at the top, whatever happens. Because we're using it as a lead magnet, we kind of want it to stay there. And then they can just click the X to hide it if they want to as well. Okay, so once we've done that, we're then going to click this next tab along that says submitted state. And you'll see on here, again, we've got another header. So we'll just say, thank you. We're going to change that to, please check your inbox. And then it says view it in Messenger. Keep that the same. That's all fine. Don't worry about colors or any kind of like, oh, let's change fonts and stuff like that. We can't really change fonts anyway. But don't worry about colors. It's not important at the moment. All we're going to do is just make sure this works. Okay. So once we've done that, we're then going to click save. Now, this is very important. If you do not click save at this point, then all these headers and the initial bits that you've done will not be saved. It will go back to square one and they have to start again. So click save. Once we've done that, we're going to click opt-in actions. And on the opt-in actions page, the good news is we've done most of the work for you because you've already got the share bot. So we're going to click, instead of clicking edit, we're going to click replace. And on replace, you'll see there'll be one that says lead magnet example that you've downloaded. And then we're going to click select this flow. Once we've done that, you can see now it's popped up as the example here. It's popped up as the example and we've built it in for you. So we'll put some emojis in it, made it a little bit more nice and easy to read. And then we're going to click edit. Okay, so all you're going to do is you're going to change the name of your lead magnet to build a bar in 5 minutes. So this is just an example for me. Like I say, you change it to whatever you need to change it to. Are you ready to get a ton of value? Yes, I'm ready. So what will happen is this will come through their messenger and it'll say, yes, I'm ready. And they'll click that. And then it'll say, great choice, whatever the name is. Your download is ready. Just click on it and it will open. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add something, this little box that says file. So the one that's highlighted here says file. And then you're literally going to click that, open your Finder window if you're on a Mac or whatever they call it on a desktop. So you're going to click that, drag your file to there, and then that's going to be uploaded. Now, I think there is a limit on the file size, so don't have anything that's too massive. A PDF would work great or something like that, or a resource. And we're going to add that in, and then that's going to be able for them to download it, and it'll look like something like that at the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to delete that at the moment so I can save it because I haven't added a file to it. But once you've added your file, you're going to click publish. And once we've done that, we're going to go back to this section here that says growth tool. And you'll now notice that we've done that. We've done step 1, step 2, step 3. So you're making great progress. If you haven't done those steps, just make sure you go back, pause the video, do the action, don't move on until you've done the action. Then the last stage, all we need to do is set it up. So you might be kind of person who's not techie or anything. Don't worry, you don't need to be techie. It's just copy and paste. If you know how to copy and paste, then you're going to be all right. Even if you don't, I'm going to show you. So it's great. So we're going to click install JavaScript snippet. And we are going to add, so you're going to go to ClickFunnels. If you've got ClickFunnels, use this. If not, it's basically whatever your domain is. We're going to go www.clientsontap.online. So this is just a domain that I haven't used for ages. So we're going to add that. And you notice when we do, it also adds it as well without the www. And this makes sure that my page is now authorized, which means it will show up on that page. Now, we have got one more step to do. And this is the one that if you're not techie, you might find it a bit scary. I don't like using JavaScript and kind of like, I don't know what it is. But that's okay, because all you do, ManyChat makes it really easy. All you need to do is literally copy this. So you just click copy to clipboard. Once that's done, we're going to head over to ClickFunnels. Now, bear in mind, if you've got Shopify or WordPress or whatever, just go to the header section of wherever that is on your website, and you're just going to copy this code. So on ClickFunnels, we go over to here, and it's just loading. It's a little bit slow. And then on the right hand side, it says settings. We're going to click settings. And we're just going to delete that so I can show you where we need to put it. So where it says head tracking code, click paste. And once we've done that, very important, make sure you go to the bottom and click save and update settings. If you don't do that, then it will not show up on the page because it won't save it. And it's always little things like that where you kind of go, it's not showing up, it's not working. And it turns out you just haven't clicked save a lot of the time. Okay, so one more thing that we need to check before we preview the page is we just need to go back to this page. We click finish there. And you'll notice at the moment at the top, it says draft. We need to click to the right hand side. Just click or continue with that checking because we're going to check it on the page anyway. And now we've made that active. Now, once that's active, it means it will show up. If it's not active, it will not show up on your page. So that is one of the key things that usually you go, why is it not working? Because it's not active. So click active to make it active. So we're going to go back to ClickFunnels. Now we've done all the legwork. We're just going to click preview page. And once this shows up, it should, fingers crossed, show up on here. Okay, why is it not showing? This is great because it means we can actually see where it's gone wrong. We are showing on all those initial things. Oh. So the things to check, if for any reason it doesn't show up, and like I say, this is really important, is check your authorized sites just to make sure that we have done that correctly, and they are correct. We have put that code in. Everything else is working fine. Okay. That is also fine. So it may, because it's in the preview mode, we're just gonna open that up in a new tab. There we go. There we go. So it was literally just a glitch in ClickFunnels. So if you're unsure, just copy this link that you're actually your landing page link. Copy that, open it up in a new tab, and you can see it's opened up. So how to get the desired outcome without the pain. Once you click send to Messenger, it will then send that message to the prospect, and it means they then become a Messenger subscriber for you. How awesome is that? And it hasn't cost you a penny. You're going to get leads for free of people that are just coming to your site. Just make it something that's really good. Don't make it something that's a bit naff, because no one's going to download it and then you'll say it don't work because no one wanted it. So if you've got a lead magnet that's already working, just use this. If you haven't, create something that's awesome and go for it. So that is everything. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here to help. And have a fantastic day and keep building bots.